Thanks for doing all the good work on the books. Without you, they wouldn't exist, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And you wouldn't eat anywhere near as well either, right?
Yeah. Oh, I can eat it. Even better, even healthier. She's not just disciplined with her cooking and eating, but she's amazingly fit, and it forces me to have to train even harder.
Good to have somebody inspire. See, inspired every day. I love that.
As I often say, and I'm not the first person to say this, that we tend to take on the attributes and the habits of people around us. Yes. So for selfish reasons, we should try to surround ourselves with people who have attributes we want to emulate and who we admire and respect. Exactly. So it's very important. It helps us be better people ourselves.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
Okay, we have another quick presentation for everyone, and following the CholestaCare, we will have the Fibromucil also. So again, when Andrew is here, we offer you once more the best values that we ever can offer. So you're getting a huge savings today. Let me go through the different choices for you. We have the 60 count, a $5 savings at $19.90, the 180 at only $49.90, you're saving $15. At 360, you're saving $20 at $89.90. The 720, you're saving $50 today at $149.90. And the incredible thing about the CholestaCare, you know how often we tell you that we present with Andrew amazing supplements that help you support different functions in your body. But the great thing about the CholestaCare is that we literally can tell you that this will help reduce your total and your LDL cholesterol. Product very near and dear to my heart. I know from my husband and my brother in particular have noticed huge differences by taking the CholestaCare. And this is another product where I really encourage you, go to hsn.com, of course. Another customer pick, 90% of the reviews on the CholestaCare are perfect 4- and 5-star reviews. So, and we said, and again, I know we have just a couple of minutes to present for everyone. And but great buys today, Andrew.
We've been running out of time here, so we're only going to have a couple of minutes to talk about Fibromucil. But suffice to say, Fibromucil helps CholestaCare lower cholesterol even more effectively. And again, this is not a fluffy ingredient. If you went onto the PubMed.gov website and wrote plant sterols or phyto, P-H-Y-T-O, sterols, S-T-E-R-O-L, and cholesterol, and heart health, and heart disease, whatever it might be, you're going to find an abundance of research. You're going to find a couple of hundred studies talking about the reduction in total and LDL cholesterol, and with it, a reduction in cardiovascular risk. In our society, the #1 killer in our society is heart disease. So anything we could do that's a natural thing that isn't going to come with any side effects at all would seem to go without saying. That why should we even think twice about it? And in terms of our cholesterol, unfortunately, the drug companies who make the statin drugs, and if you're taking a statin drug, you need to be taking CoQ10 because it also inhibits your production, not just of cholesterol, but also CoQ10, which is your key to energy production. So when you look at the companies that make these statin drugs, and they're doing their darndest to ensure that as many Americans as possible need to be on those drugs by changing the classifications or the categorization of folks as to whether they're in a category that requires a prescription for these statin drugs. And I believe the prescriptions of these statin drugs, it's tens of billions of dollars a year in sales, probably rivaling, just statin drugs alone, the entire vitamin industry, just this one class of medications. And certainly for a certain percentage of people who use them, they're beneficial. They lower cholesterol. They lower cardiovascular risk. But for an enormous number of people who use them, they're an abundant amount of options available to them in terms of how to lower their cholesterol, lower their cardiovascular risk without dependence on these drugs that come with a long list of side effects. And what's fascinating, I would think, since first and foremost, a doctor wants to do no harm, a doctor wants to deliver the least amount of a dose to be effective of a medication, that since plant sterols work by a different mechanism, and since plant sterols have been shown to lower total and LDL cholesterol, the damaging LDL cholesterol, the harmful cholesterol, that wouldn't you think that anyone taking a statin drug would be concurrently at the same time using a plant sterol, because it would enable them to lower their cholesterol more or to use less of the statin drug or to not use the statin drug at all. I would think that would go without saying. That would be common sense. These are established ingredients. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration allows a claim that these ingredients can lower total and LDL cholesterol. And of course, You shouldn't use them as a tool to eat more cholesterol and eat saturated fat and things, but as part of a healthy diet, you can get reductions of not just 10 or 15%, but if you make significant changes, say add fiber mucil, increase the fiber in your diet, lower the cholesterol in your diet, you could see changes of 30, 35% in total and LDL cholesterol and more. So that's pretty dramatic what you can do without side effect, without risk. And again, the reviews, as Bobby was saying, over 90% positive reviews, they speak for themselves.
Right. And you can take these with the statin also, which a lot of people do as well. So here's the thing. We additionally want to offer you great savings in the companion fiber mucils. We say the fiber mucil, also another great customer pick. All of the different savings available there as well. And whenever Andrew is here, as we mentioned, the opportunities that you have, as we said, to either stock up, try the products for the first time. But what's so unique, as we talk about with the CholestaCare, is so often we can tell you it'll help support. So here, literally, you are reducing your total in LDL.
All you do is take one capsule with a meal. If you like, you can take 2 capsules with your largest meal. It inhibits the absorption of cholesterol, the reabsorption of bile salts. So even if you know cholesterol, this still can help to lower total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol by reducing bile reabsorption. It's a product that the research is compelling and convincing, so much so that, as I said, the Food and Drug Administration allows a claim for the power of these ingredients to lower your total and LDL cholesterol. So it's something that if you're worried about your cholesterol, say if you can't take statin drugs, and even if you're taking them, this can work perfectly with them. This will not conflict. There's no side effects. There's no issues. Plant sterols, the active ingredient here, it's the cholesterol equivalent found in plants. Plants have no cholesterol, only animal products do. So this is the plant equivalent of cholesterol. It looks so similar that it blocks our absorption of cholesterol. So that's how it works.
So we will encourage you to stay right where you are. We'll keep taking, of course, all the calls on the CholestaCare. Enjoy the fiber mucil as well. But I hope you are ready, because we have today the most amazing opportunity.